CQDX, 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 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Roger, I hear somebody calling Florida. You got 209 Central Florida calling CQ and stand by.
126,
Hey, 126, Wichita, Kansas. Sounding real good here in Central Florida. You got 209 here, Operator J, waving a hand. Sounding good. Roger.
Okay, 209, yep, you made it over to 116. 126.
Hey, Roger there, 126. I tell you what, you're blowing smoke over that guy there, that 111 menace. He is a menace, that's for sure. But, man, I tell you, his radio must be going down south because everybody's walking all over that guy. 209 Central Florida, waving a wig wave from that Kansas here to down here to Florida. We're here in Palm Bay, Florida. You got Operator J, Juliet Alpha Yankee. 209 saying happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. 209 Central Florida, stand by.
Hello.
Man, somebody out there's having a bad day. They're all F-bombing away out there. Holy smoke. Dang, oh Lord almighty.
Yeah, I lost my voice.
Oh, there's another guy that said you lost your voice. For that, we can understand you, though. You must have been yelling out that menace out there, Roger.
Yeah, but I did too much holler or something. I lost my voice.
Yeah, Roger. I hear you. Hey, it happens for the best of us. You got 209 here in Central Florida doing a big wave. Not sure where you're at, but you're sounding good down this way.
347 Missouri.
Oh, Roger, 347 Missouri. Man, I tell you, whatever you got going, what kind of rig you running there? It's doing a good job, Rover.
Lincoln 2 Plus.
Well, I tell you, those Lincoln 2 Pluses are a good radio, too. I had one, and like a dummy, I sold it, but hey, when you want equipment, you do what you got to do. But I'm running an old President Jackson I've had for many moons, and she's always been a trusty radio. I got a D104 on the nose of it, so it's been good radio for all the years there, Roger.
Roger. Well, my voice is too bad to talk. We're gonna let you go there.
Hey, Roger, that my friend. You take care in that Mobile. I think you said Mobile in Kansas. I think that's what you said there. But yeah, happy Turkey Day, boy! I can smell that turkey in my oven. It's cooking away, and it's already smelling already. Hey, oh man, sounding good over here. Happy Gobble Day. You got 209 here in Central Florida. Wave, and have yourself a good one. You and your family. Hey guys, welcome to HAMRADIO. How you guys all doing? We're on channel 38 on Turkey Day. There are a lot of menaces out there. Holy crap, that 111 menace is still in there. CQDX, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX. Stand by. Ori Glass, hello to you, my friend. How you doing, Ori Glass? Yeah, that what? I heard that comment out there. That was a good one. Crayon eating morons. The crayons back in the day must have had lead in them. That's why they were so soft, and they had very good vibrant colors. That guy must have brain damage. that 111 menace. He must have ate too many crayons in his days. 209 here in Central Florida that said that. Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? How you doing? Let's see. Oh, Echo, Oscar Echo 3, Mike, November Sierra. Thumbs up to you. I appreciate you coming down.
755 God. 755 God. 755 God. You also have a good turkey day. You and your family be safe. God bless. Coming from 506 upstate New York, Forza Lake, Ontario.
Man, I've been getting these guys all day. CQDX, 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 209 here in Central Florida, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, saying bye.
209, got a good copy on you down there in Florida. 209, coming good on the upstate New York.
Hey, Roger that, my friend. I'm getting a lot of you guys, let's see, Buffalo, New York, where you're at there, New York stations, Toronto, Canada, a lot of Canadian stations, which I enjoy talking to them guys. I have a friend up there in Canada. I don't know what his numbers are, but he calls himself the Radio Nut 68 on the YouTuber. And I wonder if he was on the air. He's somewhere down below Canada. But you're doing a good job, my friend. Son, a real choice. You got Operator J here, Juliet Alpha Yankee here in Palm Bay, Florida. And you have yourself a good turkey day, and boy, you're blowing smoke. 209 here, Central Florida. Standing by.
And I think the reason why you're getting all of us so good is because we got a storm coming in down around Alaska, coming down from Canada, I should say, and across the lake and down through and right across where we are, Jay. We're expecting some snow to come in Friday.
Damn.
Anyways, before I lose you, Jay, 209. Take care. God bless you and your family. Be safe. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Hey, Roger that, my friend. Yeah, I heard way up north towards your way, and let's see, actually Virginia, I talked to a guy. They're going to get rain all day, that sucks, man, on Thanksgiving. He's going to get rain tomorrow, or today, tomorrow, whatever. And I know you guys up there, Canada, up New York, and Albany, you guys are getting snow up that way. But yeah, stay warm and hey, take care and don't eat too much and don't look like a big old garbage bag. You know what I mean? You get too full, your stomach turns into one, and then you could just get laid out on the couch or something. Anyways, take care, my friend, and stay out of that snow. Keep warm. Keep a log on the fire. 209 Central Florida. We're on the side listening.
All right, Jane, take care. 209 Florida. I got you in my logbook. Got you wrote down. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. Take care. God bless. 506 Shores of Lake Ontario.
Roger that, my friend. Good talking to you there. Good talking to you. I wish my friend was out there. Radio Nut 68 there. He's on the YouTuber channel there. His name is Radio Nut 63. He's very intelligent dude. I tell you, he's a good friend of mine. And he usually gets on 11 meters here and there at times, but I don't know if he's on today. He's probably having who knows? He's probably working on a radio or a crystal radio or whatever he's doing. But anyways, I'm happy this old President Jackson's still doing its job. I had to recap some things in there. That was a little funky, but I guess I did okay. And I got a D104 on the nose and using a Stereo antenna. It's been on my house for almost 20 years. Good old aluminum antennas, you can't beat it. And it survived 4 hurricanes. I'm pretty surprised. And we inspected it yesterday. It looks good, treetop tall. Anyway, 7-3, you got 209, Operator J here in Palm Bay, Florida, Central Florida, on the side listening.
All right, Jay, that's what I'm running. I'm running a 5-hour stereo, whatever you want to call it. 827. I've been up now for about 5 or 6 years. So we hasn't gone through any hurricanes, thank God. I really feel bad for you guys down there. Unbelievable what you guys go through. 4 and 5 and 6 of them a year. But I'm glad you make it through them all, and definitely if more comes, hopefully you make them through all that safe too, Jay, you and your family. Take care again to 209, and good talking to you. We'll talk with you again.
Hey, Roger that, my friend. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And I tell you what, yeah, you're just you're just walking over all that noise. There's a big old bee's nest in there, as you know it. But it's a pleasure talking to you, and your family have a good day, and have yourself a good one, and take care. You got 209 here out of Central Florida. Yeah, Operator J, Juliet Alpha Yankee. We'll be on the side listening.
Yeah, Jay, I meant to tell you you're talking about antennas. It's the 827. I don't know if I did tell you that, the Federal 827, and it's a just 15 feet up on a pole just off my deck out there. And I'm running a President Lincoln 2 with a handheld stock mic and running about 150 whiskeys to you. So that's it there, Jay. You told me yours, I told you mine. And again, thank you for coming back to me, and it's been great. You're making it all of it all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey, roger that, my friend. I really, really appreciate it, man. I really do. I sincerely do, man. And it's like I said, you're just walking over all that bee's nest out there. Yeah, this really only puts out 35 watts, swings 35 watts out of the radio, these old radios. And that Lincoln 2s are a good radio also. I had one brand new, and I had it for, I don't know, 3 years, and it was, really good condition, and I sold it like a dummy. I'll eventually get another one of those. It's a good radio. I don't even know if they still make them or not anymore, but I should have kept it. And the HR 2510s, the other one was a plain Jane one, and I forget the President. There was the Lincoln, the 2510 or whatever in that line. I had them all, man, but I kept this one, the President Jackson. It's a goodie, but an oldie. That anyway, 7-3, you got 209, Operator J out of Palm Bay, Florida, waving a big hand, and I appreciate the conversation.
Check. Bye-bye for now.
All right, let's see. Ori Glass. Hey, I appreciate the subscription.
Hey, Tall 35, there's no sense of standing by because I'm hearing you fine. Go ahead from Florida.
Yeah, okay, let me turn this down a little bit. Let's see. Ori Glass. Hello, man. How you doing? I see Michael in there.
Yeah, you're making it all
Hello
right.
to you. And I appreciate you guys joining me. We're going to be on the air here on 38 for a while. If you guys got your rigs on, turn it on because the band conditions are hopping. And of course, you hear that menace in there, but hey, everybody's walking over it. Feel free to comment. I love the comments, and I like to answer any questions out there, whatever. Feel free. That's what it's all about. I enjoy taping my hobby. Either it's ham radio, CB, I don't care what it is, but it's still a hobby. But you guys, you're more than welcome to say hello, and I appreciate everything. And what else? I appreciate the comments. Like and subscribe. Smash that button, the notifications. And Ori Glass, appreciate your subscription to my channel. And there'll be more content, more to come. Anyways, let's go on to it. See how other trouble we can cause.
Copy on 169 Massachusetts, I'm waving.
Yeah, 169 Massachusetts. We got you here. 209 Central Florida, waving to you.
Hey, Central Florida, got a good copy on you. Happy Turkey Day, my friend. 73 169 Massachusetts, the Bay State. Stand by.
Hey, Roger that. They're in the Bay State, no doubt. They're doing a good job. Good audio, very clean audio. Got a good signal, 5.9 signal on you. You're in there giving it all, man. You're all of it. There's no problem at all. You got 209 Operator J out of Palm Bay, Florida. I'm not far from Cocoa Beach or Kennedy Space Center. Anyways, you got 209, and you have yourself a good Turkey Day, you and your family, and hopefully you have a good one. 209 here out of Central Florida, waving, and we'll be on the side listening.
Yeah, up here in Lowell, Massachusetts, the Bay State. Well, 73 to you, my friend. 73. Have a great Turkey Day. This is Operator Chris, 169 Massachusetts.
All right, Chris. I got you there, Chris. Before you go, what kind of antenna and radio running? This sounds really good, if you don't mind. I think the band conditions changed. Yeah, Chris, I was just curious. That one in Massachusetts in the Bay State. I was just wondering what kind of rig you're running and antenna. You're doing a good job. That's all. Just curious.
Radio, audio. Hello, Fisherman. World Radio 61 waving. Hello, Fisherman out there around New York. World Radio 61.
I got a World Radio Unit 61. Unit Radio 61, 209 Central Florida, waving.
Who's got a nice line down there to Florida? Up here in Massachusetts. This is your big week, so you keep on going. here in the West, World Radio 61 waving, man.
Roger on the Unit 61. If you want to hear yourself, Unit 61, I'm live on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Adams Ham Radio. Adams Ham Radio N1SCA. That's my YouTube channel. Doing a live video gate Unit 61. If you want to see or hear yourself, sound real good. 209 Central Florida. We're doing a friendly wave and happy Turkey Day.
Hey, good morning, Tom. Oklahoma. I didn't get your 28. World Radio 61 waving.
Hey, Roger, man, my friend. You got Jay, Julia, it's Alpha Yankee, Jay here out of Palm Bay, Florida, Central Florida, not far from Cocoa Beach. I'm north of, not far from Vero Beach, Sebastian. You got 209 here out of Central Florida here, waving a hand. CQDX, 209. Central Florida, we got a video gate going here. If anybody wants to hear themselves, tune into Adams Ham Radio. Adams Ham Radio, we're live. If you want to hear yourselves, you're more than welcome to hear. We're doing it live. 209 here at Central Florida. We're all listening.
Out there, just trying to say hello to my friend Fisherman out there around New York, World Radio 61, and I'm back on.
Yeah, how about that the Mexico station there? How about that Mexico station? You got 209 Central Florida waving to you there. Hey, Roger, did you say Carlos? Is that Roger?
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. His name is Carlos.
Okay, Roger on that there. I got you 100% there. Yeah, if you're hearing yourself, I got a video gate going on there. It's Adams Ham Radio on the YouTube U-boob there. And you sounded good here up here in Central Florida coming out of New Mexico. No doubt about that. You got 209 here in Central Florida doing a wave. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. 209 Central Florida. We're standing by listening.
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico.
CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico.
I think got somebody in Mexico there is pulling legs there as a recording. Got another recorder out there. 209 CQDX, 209 Central Florida, calling CQ and standing by.
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. His name is Carlos.
That's Carlos, man. You sound like a lady pulling legs out here, man. That's kind of funny out of New Mexico. I think you're pulling a leg, and then I don't know. You got a recorder going, and it sounds kind of weird, kind of creepy, actually. That's just, I guess that's the way it is. 209 here on a video gate here. That's called Adams Ham Radio. Adams Ham Radio. 209 Central Florida. Standing by.
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. His name is Carlos.
Yeah, pump it up. Yeah, we got a clown in there, clown action going on with a recording. Some woman or whatever, I don't know, some out of New Mexico. What a joke. Oh, yeah. I wonder if it's that hard drive, that weirdo there. 209 here, Central Florida. We're standing by listening.
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico.
What the hell?
The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. The 111 guy is located in Chihuahua, Mexico. His name is Carlos.
There's some woman in there with a recording. She must have did some guy Carlos. I don't know what it is. It's kind of disturbing and kind of creepy. Man, oh man. There's some real whack jobs out here on 38 today. You got the 111 Menace, and you got this New Mexico recorder out there. Dead Carlos or whatever the heck it is. I don't understand that action. A lot of dirty action, a lot of dirty laundry, all kinds of dirtiness out there. I don't know. I gotta wash my speaker. Oh yeah. 209 here on a video gate here in Palm Bay, Florida, Central Florida. The call on the YouTuber boober is Adams Ham Radio. Adams Ham Radio. That's where we're at. You want to hear yourself on the radio on the video gate? You're more than welcome to stop on by. 209 Central Florida. Stand by. Where we at here? Oh, they're finally dying down. CQDX 209 Central Florida calling CQDX and standing by.
Return house to yours. How about that 209 Florida? Do you copy Ontario, Canada 4240?
Yeah, 4240 Ontario, Canada. Yes, we do, sir. Sounding good here in Central Florida, Roger.
Roger. It's hard to believe with that much noise on the radio.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, there's a bee's nest in there, but everybody seems to be going through. But you're sounding good down there up there, Ontario, Canada, man. Doing a good job. 209 here in Central Florida there. And good sound radio there. We're just running an old President Jackson here with an old stereo antenna with a D104 on the nose. 209 Central Florida on the side listening. All right, roger that. We'll do. All right, that station told me to go to 33 lower sideband. You out there, 209 Central Florida. Go ahead.
On the side, and you're making a great copy.
Hey, Roger, what would you say? 424? Is that your call? Go ahead.
424.
Okay, 424. Roger, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, I got a video gate out there. If you want to hear yourself, my YouTube channel is Adams Ham Radio. Adams Ham Radio on YouTuber. If you want, you can hear yourself. You sound like down here in Florida. You sound nice and clear, clean, and not overmodulated, any of that. You sound a real choice. Roger?
Roger that. Yes, I'm running a 12-watt President McKinley with a 60-foot high IMAX 2000 optimizer.
Oh, roger that. That's weird because your modulation's screaming through, but barely moving my needle. Maybe because I got my RF gain down because there was a lot of noise and action trash in there. But you're doing a hell of a job, man, from up there, Ontario, down to Florida. I must have a pipeline from here to Ontario, Canada. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. I think a lot of my American friends don't realize that we're not as far north as even North Dakota, Michigan in some spots. So we're more in the northeast of the U.S.
Oh, okay, roger that there. Yeah, I got a friend, a buddy of mine. Do you ever watch any YouTube at all?
Yeah, roger that. Can you give me the address? You were saying if I wanted to hear how I sound, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's called Adams Ham Radio, like the Adams, like Adams Ham Radio, and N1SCA on there. Yeah, I'm a ham, but I don't give a crap. I like radio. And anyways, you can hear yourself on there, and I'll turn it up, and you'll able to hear yourself. To me, you sound good. I'm able to turn my gain up a little bit so you can get a reading on the needle here, Roger.
Roger that. almost get 12 inches by the end of Friday.
Wow, 12 inches of snow by Friday. Holy smoke! Yeah, I heard you guys in Canada and all that are getting all that snow and whatnot. I know Virginia. I got a friend in West Virginia. A Brandington, or not Brandington. I forget the name of that part of the area, but he says he's getting a lot of rain today. It's going to get rain tomorrow and probably the next few days, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, yeah, my handle on the YouTube boop tube there is called Adams Ham Radio N1SCA. I got all kinds of radio stuff, live feeds, repairs, all kinds of goofy things. I just like I don't know. It's my other hobby. I like doing the YouTube thing. The reason why I asked, do you know Radio Nut 63? He's a good friend of mine up there in Canada, Roger.
Roger that. Canada's a big country geographically.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I always wanted to get a hold of him on these. I think 33, 35, and 40. I believe it's your Canadian stations. I also have a friend up in Canada. He goes by the Scarecrow, N2KTY or something like that. I used to be on Instagram, but I canceled it. I hated it because every time I put something on there, they keep taking my stuff down, which is not. It's not fair because they show other gross stuff on there. All it is radio related stuff. All it was there was a joke in there. My friend said it. He laughed. He put a picture about a flex radio, and you know how people say the flex radios are the best thing on sliced bread. Well, all I said was I'll put up my two 7300s on a flagpole like a scarecrow. Let the scarecrows eat it and peck at it. If that's the case, I'll take the flex radio. And then Instagram took it down, took offense of it. I said, you know what? I'm done with it. And I have a lot of good friends out there. And Scarecrow was in there. That's who put that in there, and I was very PO'd off. But that's how it is with the social media. They don't want you to say crap anymore, Roger.
I think Roger that. Yeah, I'm not a social media guy at all. Instagram, TikTok, none of that. I love talking on the radio, and I don't like texting. I'd rather pick up the phone because I can talk to someone for 2 minutes on the phone, which would take me 30 minutes to text. So, I mean, I'm old school.
Oh yeah, Roger that. I'm old school too. I have a lot of old tube type gear, shortwave, Kenwood hybrids. They got tubes in there for the finals driver. I used to own tube CBs, but eventually I like to get a tube CB one of these days. I got rid of they're all AM. I rather talk sideband. They had an old CB out there. I can't remember what it was, but it had sideband and all that goodies on there. It was all tube type. That I'd run, definitely run. I love old school tube type radios. That's like my biggest thing is the old electron tubes, Roger.
Roger that. Fellow that lives close to me in Ontario is attempting to sell me a Kenwood TS140. So it has, I guess, 3 different modes, but I'm kind of afraid of it because, like, how old would that radio be?
Oh God, I tell you, I don't know. Probably close to 38, 40. My TS4, TS 520 SE, which is working fine, and my TS 520, I got a repair, and they're like 50 years old. You know, they're built in 1970, 71 ish. I tell you what, they keep ticking, man. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, if you're not worried, if you got a variac, bring up the voltage real slow. Put like a meter or AC meter or something on there. Watch your voltage, and, or the new variacs have the meters already built in on it. Excuse me, and bring it up slowly, and you'll be good to go. If you see smoke, back it off. Then you got to work on it, whatever. But chances are, the radio you got will fire right up, no problem. I can guarantee you that, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. That's my issues. I'm not a technical guy with radios. I can't be in radio. My President McKinley was only for 2018, and I mean, I'm getting out like all over the place. I got a great antenna, perfect match. So I'm hesitant, like, should I be thinking about turning this thing up a bit, or is it not worth it?
Personally, my friend, I wouldn't touch a dang thing in a radio. I remember when I first got this radio, I don't know, it was all, I don't know, had all kinds of goofy things on it. I put it all to stock. I never done it, and I finally did it years later. I put a new face on it. Well, not new, but I bought a parts radio. I put some new caps in this old President Jackson. Put another face on it because the other face was worn out. And only thing internal I did to this radio is I put a new potentiometer in there. Somebody took it out, which is stupid. Put a new one in there, adjusted it to where it's supposed to be, and the modulation and everything. And I did the best I could, whatever I have. I wouldn't touch anything in that radio. I would just put like a little amplifier, a little linear amplifier on there, and just leave that radio alone. That's where everybody goes wrong. Oh, I got to turn the radio up and all that. And when I first got this radio, it was all too high. I turned everything down from factory, and this radio peaks up about 35 watts or the swing there on the sideband. Even those President Lincoln 2s, those are a very good radio. This one I'm running right here was probably from 89-ish, 88, 89. This is an earlier model. President Jackson. It looks just like a unit in Grant, but this is an export radio. It has the extra channels already put into it from the factory. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, so I think I'm leaning towards just leaving this thing stock. Now, when you say a little linear amp, how many watts are we talking, and what difference should I expect from that?
You have a big advantage, my friend. Depending on what amplifier you have, you said you're only running with the power you're running, real low drive. Get like like a couple 100 watt amplifier. It gets more than plenty. You'll get out. You'll be surprised with 200 watts, 250 watts, or whatever. I mean, you'll be getting out like gangbusters. You'll know the difference right away. Let's see what my meter's doing here for wattage. I got 30. Or wait a minute, I thought it was 30 watts. 35. Almost swinging, almost 50 watts. I never knew that. That's impossible unless that meter is off. But I know this thing was swinging. If I back off a little bit off the mic, does about 35 watts. Swings almost 50 watts. I don't know if that's true or not. How accurate this meter is, but yeah, these are good old radios. But if you want to get out, I wouldn't touch the radio. Leave it alone. That's where a lot of people go wrong. That's how they butcher up their radios, and it sounds like crap. I would just put a little linear amplifier on there. You can buy them; they're very inexpensive, but you have to have a separate power supply. Either get a power supply or just run it off the battery and put a trickle charger right on it. This way, keep your battery full charge at all times. Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Well, this is a mobile AM sideband, President McKinley, and I'm just running a pyramid external power supply onto it. And how strong would you say my signal is down in Florida?
I'm not getting a reading on my meter. I don't have no reading on your meter, but your modulation is superb. It is superb. I don't know. This meter could be stingy. I don't know. Let me turn my RF gain all the way up there. Hold on a second. What the hell? All right, man. Give me a chatter here. I'm gonna see what you're giving me here now.
1, 2, 3, check, check, check. Check this out. Check, 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 check. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I didn't know Thanksgiving went for a whole week in the U.S. It's just 2 days in Canada, but happy
Okay, Roger. Okay, I appreciate it. No, today is the day for us. Today is Thanksgiving. I wish you saw my video game. I would have show you the signal. I don't know if my meter's stingy or what, because it's an older radio. You're between 1 by 2 by 3, 1 2 by 3 3 3 to 1 2 1 and 2 and 3. That's what you're giving me, but your modulation is beautiful, Roger.
Roger that. So these linear amps, because I was in this hobby in the 73 and then got out of it until last year. So how do I plug one of these linear amps, like a boost? Can that go into my power supply and then into the radio?
Right then and there is an issue right there. I would never run a radio that you're running your radio. It's probably a 10 amp, 200-watt amplifier won't handle it. If you can't afford to get a like a 20 amp power supply, would probably run that, or 63 amp. But if you're just gonna run 100 watts or something, I'd run like a 20 amp, 25 amp power supply. They're like, they got a Linkos, they got all kinds of brand of power supplies. Um, if you can't, for temporarily, if you got a trickle charger or charger or whatever, just run a deep cycle battery, marine battery in your room, and run your amplifier off that. All you do is you plug your transmitter into the amplifier antenna to the antenna going out. But you gotta make sure you put an SWR meter in between the amplifier and the radio. So this way here, you know what you're doing for SWR and power. You know what I mean, Roger?
Yeah, roger that. I have 1.1 SWR. The President McKinley has a built-in SWR meter. Would that be sufficient?
Yeah, it probably will. Yeah, I've had radios. They're pretty spot on because I have ham radios. I have a 10 tech antenna tuner. I compared it with my ham watt meters, and it's pretty spot on. The meters on they say the meters, the SWR bridges and the radio are all that great, but you know what? I tried this on that tuner, and I'm running an MFJ tuner on this thing, and it's showing me flat, and I'm swinging 35, almost 50 watts. I don't know if that's true, but the SWR bridge in this thing works pretty dang good. And let's see if I back off a little bit. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It'll. Yeah, he says it's swinging 50, but I don't believe it is. But if it is, good lord! But it's got a big old heat sink in the back of this old President Jackson. Yeah, I never heard of McKinley. You're the first contact I heard a guy in a McKinley, Roger. I think I might have lost him. Yeah, if the McKinley sounds pretty good there. You're the first one I heard on a McKinley. I've seen them advertised, Roger. I think I lost him, guys. Yeah, how about it there? You still back with me there at 209 here in Palm Bay, Florida. 209 Palm Bay, Florida. You still in there? Oh, geez. The Ontario, Canada station there with that President McKinley. I think I lost him. Yeah, I think I might have lost you, my friend. I'll hang in here. I'll call see if there's any DX on 33. I think 33 is the Canadian stations. The Canadian stations. I think you guys use this frequency quite a bit. I read up on all some of the notes out there. My friend that I used to talk to on the Instagram, he said that he gives me the channels where you guys operate. So it's like 33, 35, 37, 39, and 40, I believe. So I like talking to you guys up that way. You guys, it's a long shot for me to Canada, all the way far away north of Canada. It's really a good. I get a kick out of it. It's really cool. And you guys are pretty cool though too. You guys are really good, nice people up there. I always have a good conversations with y'all up there. And I hope I didn't lose you. I think I might have lost you there. The Mother Nature changed. I wanted to talk more about your situation, what you want to do, but whatever I said is what you could use if you got a 1-to-1 SWR. If you got an SWR bridge in that radio, it should be good to go, and just run an amplifier on it. But still, I wouldn't hurt to run a power meter in there. They'll handle a couple hundred watts or so. Make sure you get a meter that'll hold the power. You don't want a low wattage one. You end up blowing up that meter. You'll smoke that meter. Get a meter that's either 2, 3, 400 watts, or or you get an old used meter somewhere or whatever. Has one. Grab it. With a little more power, it doesn't hurt. Actually, it does hurt. You got to have um, the extra power for your meter. Uh, or handling power, peak envelope power. If you're running 100 to 150 watts, you want to make sure that meter is going to hold it. It ain't going to burn up. Anyways, you have yourself a good one, my friend. I don't know. I think you might have lost me, but we're going to hang out on this frequency, see if any more of you guys are out there. You got 209 out of Central Florida, Operator J, Juliet Alpha Yankee, Palm Bay, Florida. Adam's Ham Radio live on the YouTube channel. 209 Central Florida. Wishing everybody well, you guys already celebrated, but that's okay. You guys tell me back to us happy Thanksgiving there. You and your family out there have a good day. Hello, radio, and all everybody else out there. 209 Central Florida. Standing by. We're listening. Hey, Roger that. Yeah, you're starting to come back in a little bit there. Yeah, I'll hang out on this frequency for a little bit and see who else in Canada I can get a hold of there. So you're still in there. You're only giving me one by one. I hate saying that word one because Ninny from 38 does that crap all the time. It's really, to me, it doesn't bother me, but I think it's just the guy has no brains. As the old saying goes, he's got shit for brains. He's got a hollow coconut brain. There's no brain inside of a coconut but water gain. Anyways, you got 209 Central Florida. Waving, and have yourself a real good day. It's beautiful down here, and stay warm up that way. There's a lot of snow up that way in Canada. I know that. 209 Central Florida. We're on the side listening. I aligned. Hang on, guys. Yeah, I realigned this clarifier of the radio. I put it on one of these counters, got this adjusted. So all I gotta do is use my regular clarifier, not the one that shifts. I use this one here, no problem. I've gone through it, and so far I've had it for years, and finally put it to stock. I never did nothing to it. I bought a parts radio. I found a nice parts radio. It had a nice face. The other one had, the things were rubbed out. This has a couple little injuries here and one over here. I think somebody had it in a box in a truck or something, but it's a good talking radio years ago, and I still have it. And let's see, we put this mic down. I'll show you the rest of this little station here. Hang on a minute. Let me get this thing down. Okay. Yeah, this is how I got it hooked up. This goes to the radio. And this is my output to the antenna. Radio input. Let's see how that heat sink feels down there. Oh, she's pretty warm. Not blazing hot, but she's pretty warm. There's a heat sink on this radio. I wouldn't doubt she does put out 50 watts. I wouldn't doubt it. If she swings up there bad, it's getting hot. Woo! So how's everybody doing? I guess everybody left. Let's see. Ori Glass, Michael Nympher. Hopefully I got you correctly. Wish more people be out there. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, smash that button, all the notifications. I appreciate it very much. I like doing this video stuff and whatnot. And yeah, drop the comments. Love the comments. It's always enjoyable. And sometimes I like to watch them. It's fun to watch your own activities, what you've done. But anyways, let's see what else we got going on the radio. I'll give this channel one more try and then see where else we can go. I got extra channels too. But it's like, you know. All right, let's see. And then I got the D104 on it. It does a good job. This is the one that I rebuilt. They had that cable was wrong. I got it pretty close. Nice cable, flexible. It's got, you know. So yeah, this is the mic that I redone. The Tug 8. Let's see what we got. CQ, CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida calling CQDX, standing by. Well, I guess it went down. Let's see. Some digital in there. Listen to that. CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, how about at 103 Alberta, Canada? 103, 209 in Central Florida, trying.
Yes, we just on my lunch break here. It's a Phoenix lunch. Turn on the radio lunch break, and we'll come back again before 1 o'clock. But yeah, don't be good.
Yeah, you get a chance 103 on your lunch break. You got 209 Central Florida is getting you there here down this way. I heard somebody in there, World Radio 018 something. I couldn't make out the whole full call there. There's some noise. I got some noise here. You got a copy on 209, Operator J out of Central Florida there. 209, Central Florida, stand by. Yeah, about a 102, 209 Central Florida, trying.
Thank you. Bye bye. 32. I'm not sure if you're calling 120 here north of Seattle.
CQ 102, about a 102, 209 Central Florida, calling.
From the West Coast to 120, Roger.
Oh, 120. CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida calling CQDX and standing by.
Oh man, Mother Nature, she's screaming hot today. It's wide open. You know, we're north of Seattle, Washington.
That's the station right there.
Yeah, okay, 212, happy Turkey Day, right back to you, 73 from 120.
Yeah, how about that Unit 120? Unit 120, 209 in Central Florida, call.
We'll work on it. Hey, 66 Central New York, I hear you in there, man. She's rough and tough today, Roger.
Maybe I don't have, yeah, how about that British Columbia out there? Air British Columbia. Heard that British Columbia out there, 209 in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Yeah, we got it most of that time. You come in there pretty good there. So 66, happy Turkey Day, right back to you, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah, that British Columbia station. Can you go to channel 35? Channel 35, 209 Central Florida said that. Oh, Roger. Let me try this. I don't know if he heard me or not, but CQDX. About that British Columbia station there. British Columbia station, 209 in Central Florida, calling and standing by. Damn it. Conditions are probably going down. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
Well, I've been on here a while, all the way back to the old Johnson MySpace radios, the old two.
Hello, Radio 209. Radio 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, standing by.
Yeah, the old Johnson MySpace and MySpace. So we had like, 6 channels on them?
Let me give it a break.
Yeah, well, that's how far I'll go back.
Some of my coffee, guys. Hang on, I just gotta take a break. Throat's a little dry. All right, let me see. Go to the wacky. CQDX 209 Central Florida, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
Audio. Test 1, 2.
CQDX 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, stand by. Hello, Radio 209 here in Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Wish that guy would just die already. Jesus. How the hell? Can you guys out there tell me one thing? I'm gonna do my little chat here. How in the hell does this guy do this 111 thing without blowing up that radio? I don't understand. Does he have a fan on the damn thing or what? I'm surprised that radio hasn't blown up yet. Jesus. It really amazes me. It really does. CQDX 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. You know, isn't that the 111 thing for Channel 6, that Super Bowl garbage or whatever they have, what do they call that, mush mouth talking thing? I don't know. I can't never understand what they're saying, but isn't it that 111 thing for competition? If they try to keel over each other or something like that. I don't know. I don't understand what the purpose of it is. But I don't understand it. Doesn't that 111 thing good for Channel 6, competition frequency, Super Bowl, whatever they call that? Super Bowl of splatter, whatever they call it. 209 Central Florida, stand by. Oh boy, we got a Roger beep in there. I wish I had a Roger beep. All right, time to change this. There we go. Let's try 39. We'll get up raised like yo-yos. CQDX, 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 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, stand by. Oh, heard somebody call me. Yeah, I heard 209 in there. I heard a 209 in there. I can. You're very, very, very weak. 209, station 209 out of Palm Bay, Florida. 209 out of Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
How are you, Florida? You got 148 up in Wisconsin. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. In Wisconsin, we definitely do, man. You sounded like a local over here, nice and clear. Man, what a relief to hear a nice clear frequency here, Roger. Hey, Roger, on the 20 watts. Well, hey, man, it's working. Whatever you got, it's working. Yeah, I'm running an old President Jackson. She puts out about 35 watts, a little bit 35, 40, almost 50, I guess, give or take. I don't know if it does 50, but my meter, this MFJ meter on my tuner could be way off. Who knows? You know, I don't trust this MFJ stuff. But anyways, you're sounding good, man. Sounding real good here in Central Florida. I'm in Palm Bay, Florida, like the palm trees in a bay of water, not far from Cocoa Beach, Florida. Roger.
That guy's annoying me,
Who's annoying you? Oh, I'm trying to get a hold of you there. You want a conversation? I figure I'd say hello to you there. I don't know if I'm annoying you. I'm just trying to give you a conversation, unless you're talking about somebody else. 209 Central Florida, standing by. Oh, now I got to go to a different channel now? What the hell? What is wrong with these people? All right, here's another rant we're going to have. Okay, I was talking to one guy in there, and all of a sudden he's telling me, oh, I'm being annoyed now. There's a guy in there. Now, why don't you go to another channel? Now, here we go again with this shit, okay? This is CB, right? Am I wrong? Okay. Now, I used to go through that for DMR on ham radio. Oh, this is not a rag shoot channel, blah, 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 blah. What is the point having a radio if you want to just do that kind of crap? Or like that 111 menace. It doesn't make sense to me. But, anyways, I'm going to go to 40. Oh, hang on a minute. I heard my Florida again. CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, the other station, I could still hear you out there. Somebody told me I'm annoying, so I don't know if I can carry a conversation on the CB. That's kind of weird to me. I don't know. You're not allowed to talk on a certain channel. I don't understand it. Yeah, there's always a rotten apple out of the dang bucket, out of the for Bob and apples, I guess. Once you get that one apple, it's nice and smushy and rotten. I guess that's how it goes. You're always gonna have one bad rotten apple in there. 209 Central Florida, standing by. Yeah, Unit 13, Wisconsin Mobile, I got you. Unit 13, Wisconsin Mobile, I got you here, loud and clear out of Palm Bay, Florida. Roger. Hey, Roger that there. I didn't get your reading yet. I'm going to go check it out here. You sounded good in that Mobile. I don't know what you're running, but you're doing a hell of a job, Roger. Oh, okay, Roger that. Well, it's doing a good job. I think this needle is stingy. As I got my gain down, and you're probably about a 5x5. Looking at the meter, it was like 1x2x3 or something like that. But you're probably doing about the same thing. I think this needle's really stingy, unless I turn my RF gain all the way back up or down again. But I have to turn it back down, turn it back up. Let's see if we get more of a reading. Hey, Roger. Well, I tell you what, you're doing a hell of a job in that Wisconsin Mobile. I just turned my gain down. That's what it is. My gain was up. I had to turn it down because there's so much noise and all that activity in there. Yeah, you were between same thing with I'm giving you 3x5, 5 and 3, 5 and 7, something right around there. That's what you're doing over here. Plus, you're moving around. It was my gain that was all the way up. Because sometimes I get a strong station, it really bombs out my receiver. But you're definitely sounding good. We're running an old President Jackson there with a D104 on it, running a stereo antenna. It's on my house for almost 20 years. It's been survived 4 hurricanes. It's still treetop tall up on my house, Roger. I must have lost him. All right, well, that Wisconsin Mobile, I think I lost you. Mother Nature took us out. Yeah, Mother Nature must took us out there. Anyways, happy Turkey Day to you and your family. Just thought I heard you give you a call. There's no doubt about that there. 209 here in Central Florida. Standing by. Yeah, 777 in Alberta, Canada. 777 Alberta, Canada. 209. We'll do a quick wave there to you. Go ahead. Roger, 777. Did you say you're in Alberta, Canada? Oh, go ahead. Roger, Alberta, Canada. Got you there. I got you on now. Yeah, the band's starting to go down a little bit. But I got you loud and clear there, but you're very light. I got you. You got 209er. They're out of Palm Bay, Florida, Central Florida, Roger.
And thank you very much for the comeback.
Roger. Thank you for Alberta, Canada. Sounded good here in the Central Florida, no doubt about it. 209 here, Central Florida. Stand by. Yeah. Conditions are up and down. Sometimes I gotta turn my gain down. If there's a strong station, it gets all muffly. Then you gotta turn it down and blah blah blah. That's why sometimes my readings are off. Now if I go to 38, that meter should go nuts. See? Unbelievable.
More silly morons in this frequency that their mommy didn't give them enough attention. They got a quadra beep at the whistle, all kinds of stupid shit because they didn't give enough attention from mommy, bitches.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You get a couple idiots in there and ruin it for everybody else. But the guy that was just talking, I got you loud and clear. Yeah, you're gonna get these idiots in there. They've been in there for quite some time. I don't understand why they even buying a radio. You know, it doesn't make any sense. 209 Central Florida. Waving a hand. Anyways, I just ignore it, and we still get over it. And we all get over these idiots. Not a big deal. 209 calling CQDX 209 Central Florida calling and standing by. Everybody's got to have a Roger beep. I wish I had a Roger beep. I wish I had a beep beep. Oh, geez, they got a pervert out there now. We're not going to get into that one. That's just creepy. Oh man, I wish they lock up these perverts out there that harms little ones. I don't like that shit because that's disgusting. If I would hang them by their balls or to castrate them and cut their dick off because they don't deserve these poor kids. I don't know. I don't understand this. It's just really disgusting. But I'm not going to get into that subject. It's gross. But anyways, you're going to have a few of them on this. I know one guy he's that hard drive that Mr. Hard Drive does those junk ass radios, and he's a big pervert. I heard him. He's a pedo. So that's how that works. 209 Central Florida. Saying about. Oh, I can run my radio correctly. I know I'm doing the right thing. It's just you guys don't know how to operate. All you know how to do is cause hate and discontent. I'm just out here because it's a hobby and I use my radio for what it is, not cause all this bull crap that you guys doing. Anyways, let's see. Slappy, hey, how you doing? You got rid of your CB? Yeah, I know. But I'm a ham operator as well. I get on here just to like let your hair down, kind of type of thing. The band's 10 meters is open and all that. These channels here, 38 is the worst channel to talk on. You got all these idiots. It's like on 7200. If you're on ham bands on 40 meters, 7200 channel 38 is just like that. But I just turn the knob on this thing like this. Go here. I'll hit the expand. If anybody's on the 10, 10, if I can focus this damn thing, 10 kilohertz switch on 40. So I think it's on 405 or 455. CQDX 209 Central Florida calling CQDX, stand by. Hello, radio 209 calling CQDX 209 Central Florida calling and standing by. I think the bands went down a little bit here. They don't have much luck. Yeah, that's too bad. I've been in the radio for many years. Many years. And you're going to get idiots no matter what walks of life. You even get them on the ham radio, too. It's everywhere. CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
You betcha. You make the side trip back here, too. Have a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the rest of your day, and happy action, too. From 241, Operator Jim, Northwest Iowa, will be QRT and listening on your final there, Ron.
CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
QSK?
Go ahead, QSK.
Hey, I got 721 Wisconsin standing by.
Hey, 721 Wisconsin, man. You sounded really good here in Central Florida, here in Palm Bay, Florida. Roger?
Roger on the Florida. Hey, sound good up here, too, in Wisconsin as the snow comes down.
Roger on that. I heard Wisconsin up near Canada and all that was you guys way north are getting that snow, and that's what I've been hearing. Roger.
16 inches of the weight stuff.
Roger. Yeah, there's certain areas are getting 16, and there's another guy I talked to in Alberta. He said they're getting about 12 inches of snow. Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. How warm is it down there in Florida?
It's probably about 75 degrees, almost 80 degrees, but it's very comfortable. At night, it's like about 45 degrees out, or low for 50, something right around there. It's beautiful. I love the winter months in Florida. It's really refreshing. And it's really nice. Roger.
Roger that. It's about 23 degrees here.
Ooh, that's a little cold for me. Oh my God! Wow. Yeah, because I'm thinking about maybe going outside tonight, maybe and fire up my little my fire pit there. That little I forget what machia or what they call those things. They put some firewood in there and sit on the porch and enjoy it. Roger.
Roger that. Well, I'm gonna go around the bend. It was nice talking to you down there in Florida, and we're gonna go around the bend here for a little bit. 721 Wisconsin will be on side here.
Hey, Roger. You take care, man. 721, and have yourself a good, happy Thanksgiving, you and your family, and enjoy the QSL for sure, man. Catch you later. You got 209 out of Central Florida on the site listening.
Yep, 73s, man.
73. I gotta get another coffee. You guys, hold on a minute there. I gotta get coffee. I don't know how am I gonna put you down. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys. Shit. That's using okay. I'll be right back, guys. Just listening what's going on. I got to get a cup of coffee. I'm running dry. My throat's dried. I've been talking a lot here. Slappy, good to hear you, man. You can hang around and listen to the show. I'll be right back, guys. Ari, Michael, and Slappy. I'll be right back, man. Anybody else that's in there, feel free to make comments. I love the comments. Give me some thumbs up. That's good. It's really cool. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll take me a couple minutes and some more go-go juice. Hang on a minute. Stand by. All right, guys, we're back. We are back. Gotta get some more go-go juice. CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and stand by. CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
CQDX, CQDX, 1429 Ontario, Canada. We are standing by.
Yeah, 1425 Ontario, Canada. 1425 209 Central Florida has you. Go ahead.
209.
Roger, Roger. I got you very weak there, my friend. I have you really weak. There's a couple stations covering everybody up there, but I just want to acknowledge your call there, man. You're making it down here in the Central Florida, Roger.
Yeah, roger that, 209. Yeah, we're getting you in and out, but we're getting you. We're making the trip here.
Roger that. Roger that. I don't know what rig you're running there. It's sounding real good, nice and clean. We're running an old President Jackson there, running on a D104 on the nose and on the radio, and then running an old stereo antenna. It's on my roof, about maybe, I don't know, 25 feet from the ground up, maybe about 30 feet. And it's been up there, survived like four or five hurricanes, and this thing is still up. Good old aluminum antennas. You can't beat them, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. I got quad 6 anytone and mag mount. It's old, unknown. I have no idea what it is, but she's making the trip.
Wow, you got to be kidding. Where you got the? Are you in the car, or you just got the mobile antenna on a plate or something? Go ahead.
Say that again there, 209. I missed you.
Yeah, your antenna. Do you have? You're not in the car. Are you in the car, or you're at your QTH, your house? You got it on the Magnum mount antenna on a plate or some kind of thing. I don't know.
Nope, I'm running mobile right now. It's stuck to my car.
Okay, roger that. Well, you're sounding good, man. That thing is doing a good job. Doing a damn good job over here. If I'm hearing you down here in Florida, you know dang well that's working, Roger. Hey, Roger, on that there, my friend. Cheers and beers up that way. No doubt about that there. And stay warm. I heard it's snowing up that way in Alberta and Toronto. And I'm getting all you guys up in Canada down here. It's really cool getting you guys in Canada. I love talking to you guys up that way. You guys got a lot of nice people up there. I always talk to a lot of Canadian stations, even on the ham radio too, man. I tell you, you guys bombed in Florida. You guys own the airways to Florida. I just I said that as a joke there, man. You're doing a good job, man. Even a little stock radio in your mobile with that little antenna, doing a great job, man. No, I'm not just saying that, but I mean it. It's the truth. Anyways, 7-3 and have well, yeah. Thank you for my holiday. You already had your Thanksgiving. I forget last month or last month I think. And I'll say to you, anyways, belated happy Thanksgiving to you, and thanks for happy Thanksgiving for me there as well. And you take care and stay warm up that way in Canada. I know it's Toronto's cold and all that. We stay warm. Take care. 7-3. This is 209 Central Florida. Waving a hand. We're on site listening.
Roger that. 1429 Ontario, Canada mobile. Standing by.
Roger on that there, man. Your signal came up booming about a 5.6, almost 5.7 there. You're getting louder. I don't know what you did. You might up on a hill or something. Man, you're loud now. Thought I'd let you know. 209 Central Florida. Standing by.
Yeah, roger that. You started coming in better. I'm headed southbound now. I was running east, but I don't know why.
Oh, okay, Roger on the running east. Yeah, because I'm southeast, so you're looking at me with the direction that you're going. I'm southeast coast of Florida here on the coast, so you're up 5'7", almost 5'9" there on the signal, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. You're doing about the same 5 to 7 on me. So yeah, that's it's awesome. I enjoy talking to you guys down there. I know there's another group that jumps down on band B or C there. I talked to them a little bit in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah, Roger that. Yeah, yeah, you're sick. You're about 5'9" now. You're just almost right in the red there for sure, man. Yeah, like I said, I enjoy talking to you guys too, man. You guys are nice people. I don't know why all these other people say you guys are rotten, but I have a lot of friends up in Canada, and I don't know why they say that. That's kind of rotten, I think. But you guys are good people, man. I tell you, that's all I can say about that, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, there's a few in every crowd, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's how it is. Just like on radio, there's always that one bad rotten apple in there, and it stinks. It's rotten. They're miserable. So they gotta ruin it for everybody else. That's how it usually goes, Roger.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Just look at our prime minister.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't even get me started. Oh yikes.
Roger that. All right, well, Joe and I we'll talk at you later.
All right, man. Well, I'll be hanging around on 39, see who else I can get out there. Man, I tell you what, you guys in Canada are owning the airwaves into Florida. You guys are screaming down this way. So you take care, man. Drive safely out there. I know you guys are getting snow and whatnot, and you take care. And best of 7-3. Enjoyed it a lot, man. Really do. 209 here in Central Florida. Standing by. We're listening. Yeah, see, it's all it takes. Common sense, a little bit of, I don't understand. Is anybody else with me here? I still got Lori Glass, Michael. I got Slappy in there. That's too bad, man. If you got rid of your radio, there's other channels out there that are like, look at. I was just doing now. Instead of being on 38 like this, that's crap. You just stay away from it, and then you just go like this. Or let me try band C. No, I am on band C. Let me see band B. She was on band B, but on the extra channels. Oh, it's dead on the extra channels. Whoops, hit the wrong button. See if I get some ham activity. You hear some beacons on 10 meters. Should be on. Oh, there's FT8 digital. I got to get a frequency counter for this radio. I'm not used to it. I'm used to, running like stuff like this with with the frequency displays. And when it comes to this, I know I'm on 10 meters, but this is the CW portion. Let's see, there we go. Up, there we go. There's some Morse code right there. Yeah, I'm a licensed ham, so I can go on this bands. I don't have a CW key here. They should have one on the back of this radio. Usually these export radios have a CW key jack. I used to have an Emperor TS5010 or whatever. I talked 10 meters on that, and I'm surprised this doesn't have. Unless there's another modification, I get 10 meters, more 10 meters on this. Somebody knows, let me know. There's that FT8 there. That's nobody fooling around. That's FT8. If anybody ever heard of FT8, that's giving digital information, pictures or whatever. It's one mode I want to get into. It's pretty cool. I got a little cheap laptop and get on there. You can talk to these guys. They're all over the world. Yeah, this is all CW portion. Yeah, see, that's a beacon right there. Let's see if I get anything here. No luck. 10 meters is open, I know that, but this has CW, meaning Morse code mode on this thing, but there's some exports you can go on 10 meters, and I wonder if there's another modification I go on 10 meter voice on this instead of using CW. I could have sworn there's channel 40, you hit the 10 kilohertz step above 40, and that's the voice band right there, and I don't know. I could have sworn I had my HF on one of these radios, and I wanted to see what frequency it is. Let me see. Which radio's hooked up here? I think they're all unplugged. Shit. Oh well. Let me go back to the chicken band. I'm just gonna scan around. Hang on a minute. Oh Jesus. Jesus God, what are these people on, man? Jeez, it's not the poison cabbage. It's got to be fentanyl or something out there. It's not the devil's cabbage, that's for sure. It must be that devil's venom or something. They must got the 111 high, I guess. I tell you one thing, this is a real shithole frequency. I tell you, whatever happened, or actually, no, this is 37, or no, 38. Oh, I had my 10 kilohertz switch on. Well, this channel 38, it turned out to be a real crap hole. Man, oh man, oh man. There we go. Now we're on 37.
Anybody still out here?
Yeah, we're still out here. You got 209 or 209 Central Florida. Call, standing by. Get some coffee, guys. Hang on. Sorry for the wiggleness. Yeah, how about it, Central Nebraska, 209 Central Florida has you. Go ahead. CQ, CQ, CQ. How about that, Central Nebraska, 209 Central Florida, calling and stand by.
Well, I heard a bunch of people call 377, but I can't understand them. So, it's 377. Happy Thanksgiving, 377 from 228. Hey, 228. How's this radio sound over there? Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds really good here in Central Florida. 209 said that.
I know you're not on your base station right now. You're too loud. Yeah, I'm gonna take off for a minute. Yeah, you should have everybody over here. Yeah, if you're pointed away from me. Point it towards me and see what you get. Foil 7 in his mobile. Wipes clean there. Covers that over the screen. Foil 7 in the mobile sounding in Northern Colorado. 11-7. Hey, what are you doing over there? Oh, just eating some dinner there. Old Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to have a lot of food and all that sorts of stuff. But I tell you what, we're going to take it easy this year. I don't want to fill up and be like a garbage bag and then who knows, and then empty out later. We're going to take it easy this year, but we're going to eat, but not overeat. A lot of people usually do, but not me. I can't do that. 209 here, Central Florida. Staying by. I mean, I hope Channel 37 ain't going to turn into a shithole. I hope not. Man, they got some guy playing a recording out there. Hello, radio. 209, calling CQDX, CQDX. 209, Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Well, when can I get my $300 fee for the... Shit, we need a city block to put that thing up. Well, I'm going to get one put up one of these days. Yeah, that's the church guy out there from Stanley. 16, I'll make this 100, 126 right there. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I haven't heard yet. About 2 hours north of the gym there. Hey, I got it. I finally got it done, didn't I? Yeah, only 4 years later. starts clacking my parts. I finally had enough parts, so I put it together. 855 Arizona. Happy Turkey Day.
CQDX, CQDX, 209-209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
Oh, you got way more money than I got. 209, Central Florida, 227, Wisconsin.
Hey, 627 Wisconsin, sounding good here in the Palm Bay, Florida. There ain't no doubt about that. Hope you guys are okay with that snow up there. It's snowing up there in Wisconsin, Roger.
No, it's in my copy that. Never hurt anybody. Just heat up the fire. We're all good. Happy Turkey Day from 227. Well, that didn't happen.
Hey, Roger 227, sounding good. Of course, we got a couple channel hogs out there. Everybody's walking over them. I don't understand why they hog the frequency, but they're not harming nobody. But just had to say that. But you take care up in that Wisconsin. Stay warm and happy Turkey Day to you. You and your family have a good one. 209 here in Central Florida. Stand by.
California, 855 Arizona. Copy that 209. You have yourself a great day. Don't eat too much. 227. Back on the side. Quick click.
Roger that 227. We're not planning on it. We're going to indulge a little bit, but we're not going to overdo it because I can't do that. When you're young, you can eat everything in sight, but as you get older, that's quite okay. All right, you catch you later, man. Thanks for the conversation. I appreciate it very much. You got 209 operator Jay here out of Palm Bay, Florida, Central Florida, in the southeast corner. We'll be on the side.
147 Indiana. I hear you. 147 Indiana. 855 Arizona.
Yeah, how about that Arizona station? They're an Arizona station in there, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get the numbers. 209 Central Florida. Stand by.
How about you, Nova Scotia, Northern Michigan, 382. I believe that was the 119 Nova Scotia, Michigan 382. I heard some other stations. Yeah, I know. There's some other stations coming back. I hear all the stations out there coming back. The 119 Nova Scotia. Yeah. Hello, 119 Nova Scotia, Northern Michigan 382. 382, Michigan out there. 382, coming good in Nova Scotia. Yeah. Copy that, 119. You're making a good trip. Northern Michigan. Sending out a happy Turkey Day to you up in Nova Scotia. Yeah, happy Turkey. Happy Turkey there. Yeah. Happy double day. Gobble, 73s, Nova Scotia, Michigan 382. Yeah, I do have 73s there.
Yeah, how about that Nova Scotia station, 209 Central Florida, waving a hand there? Yeah, how about that station out of Nova Scotia, 209 here in Central Florida? Hello. Conditions are getting bad, I guess.
Hey, how about it? Station coming back there to Mexico call.
CQDX, 209 here, Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Calling and standing by.
Central Florida.
Yeah, I heard a 636, I think it was in there. There's quite a bit of callers out there. 209 here in Central Florida. Standing by, you're listening.
8255 Phoenix, 227 Central Wisconsin. Good. You are 5 and 7, 5 and 8 over here. Did you go to your mom's for Thanksgiving? Oh, man, you should. You definitely were coming in over the top. No, roger that. Yeah, there's a little bit of traffic here. Not too bad. This is 8255 near Phoenix. Happy Turkey Day, man. Thanksgiving. I've got a turkey in the oven right now. It'll be done in about an hour and 45 minutes. What's with all the questions? Oh, all you have here, like Central Wisconsin, back on the side. Roger that, 627 Central Wisconsin. Well, if that's all I'm doing, maybe I bumped it up a little bit more. This is 8255. I'll say 73, see you 627 over there in Wisconsin on Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving from 8255.
Yeah, I'm on 8255, 8255. Man, you're booming here in Central Florida. 8255, 209 Central Florida, try it. Yeah, how about that? 8255, 8255, 209, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Well, Thanksgiving with your family, and that you're having a great turkey dinner, or already did probably, QSL. So when are you going to get that beef put up?
Who cares? Talk about that on another channel. Jeez, good Lord, man.
Not this year.
Who cares?
You're cold. We'll still have some 60-degree days. You can work on Roger that. 427 in the Buckeye, 73 from 8255 near Phoenix, Arizona. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 8255. How about an 8255? 209 Central Florida, call, standing by.
I think you said 109, maybe 109 Central Florida. This is 8255 near Phoenix. I got my engine up one north. Maybe let's swing it back down around your way.
Roger, 8255 Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, point it southeast. I'm in southeast coast of Florida, Central Florida. Roger.
Saturdays on the Roger that on that Central Florida station. You're very, very quiet right now for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I'll say 73 to you. Thanksgiving from 8255 near Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, Roger that, man. Well, I appreciate the call anyways. Yeah, we got a bunch of blabbermouths talking about antennas and this and that. Who the hell cares, you know? We're all talking DX and everything, having a good time, and these guys are saying, how to put an antenna together and all that. Man, they should just go to another channel and do that. Who cares? But anyways, I'm having fun out here talking to you gentlemen out here. It's been fun, man. 209, wishing you all have, let's see, Merry Christmas. Well, that's around the corner already. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Gobble, Gobble, Gobble Day. 209 Central Florida. We're on the side listening.
I was for him. Well, I know he was out there. They just goddamn disappeared again. Oh, do you? Well, that's good. You better get that out and eat it before somebody else gets it. Oh, you haven't had some dinner yet, huh?
Yeah, I didn't have dinner yet either. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to have it right away. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, and I'm just going to eat whenever it's ready, but it was early this morning. What do you call it? Roasting the turkey right now. It's about an hour and a half before it's ready to eat. Yeah, my daughter's going to make some other stuff. There's potatoes and things. Yeah, so hell with this. I'll just drop back down to 37. Yeah, Roger that. 73 to you as well over in the cornfields. I went up there to 46 and 43 or 73 from 8255 near Phoenix. Talk to the Netherlands.
Yeah, 8255. You copying me now? 209 Central Florida. Hello.
Yeah, I went and talked up to the Netherlands. Roger that. 855 North Chicago. You are 18 dB over 9. Sounded really good, too.
He's got a beam. He can't hear me.
So that wasn't a pretty good bad trip there. CQDX 960 Northeast Wisconsin.
Hey, 960 Wisconsin, 209 Central Florida. We got you loud and clear.
What is it?
Oh, we're doing good, man. We're doing good down here in Florida. Very comfortable, around low 70s. Beautiful day, and at night it gets down to about 50 degrees, right around there. Very comfortable. Maybe I'm thinking about having a little fire tonight in my little stove outside. Who knows? I don't know. But it's been gorgeous down here in Central Florida. I love the winter months down here, Roger. Roger that. All right, man. You take care of that Wisconsin there. in the cheesehead state there, no doubt about that. You have yourself a good turkey day. Don't overeat, man. 209 here in Central Florida. I got the turkey in the oven. It's cooking real slow, and it's starting to smell real good. 209 Central Florida. We're on site listening.
Yeah, I try to log them as I'm going. That way, if I forget, I could, look back at my book and see who I talked to. Kind of like what you do. I'm going to do about 5 years of.
Here we go. Now we're going to sit here and talk like a bunch of old farts out here. How many times you did this? Did you take the trash out? Did you put all the food back in the fridge? Oh, my goodness.
Well, this is my first year of logging, though. But
geez, you guys go on another channel or something. We're all talking DX. You're talking about grandpa things. Come on now, man.
Is a little bit taller because it'll hold up a higher voltage, and it's, I would say get a lot more power out of it.
Oh man. Okay, let me do an old man talk. Let's see. We got the turkey in the oven, smelling really good. Really good. She didn't had to cut its head off, threw the neck away, and kept everything else. Threw it in the oven. It was still bouncing around in the oven, but it finally died, and it's cooking now. It's smelling real good. And I had to take the trash out. I had to put another pair of underwear on it because I peed my pants. So now I got another new pair of underwear, a new pair of diapers. So how you doing out there?
MRI machines, and they just run for so many hours and then replace them before they go bad.
Who are these guys out there just talking about dang antennas and whatever else, talking this old man garbage? We're all trying to get DX out here. I'm not trying to cause hate and discontent. I mean, if you're going to talk about tech talk, go to another frequency. Jesus God, man, oh Lord. I'm having fun out here, and then you got these two old men out here talking grandpa things. Come on.
All right, 1295, 115, Northeast side of Trinidad.
Hey, Trinidad, we got you 100% there, 209 Central Florida. I got you loud and clear. Roger?
Ontario, Canada, Mobile. Roger, yeah, that's exactly what I did. I just killed
see what I mean?
You're making some noise in the Caribbean, man.
Yeah, I hear you there, Trinidad. There, we got a couple old men in there. They're talking about old man crap, and we're trying to get DX. But Trinidad, I didn't get your numbers because you got two guys out there talking about how to change a damn diaper and all this other damn stuff. It's so stupid. But I'm having a ball, anyways, talking to you all out there on Thanksgiving. It's really fun. Anyways, you sounded good up this way in the southeast coast of Florida there, Trinidad. I didn't get the number, but you sounded real choice. 209 here in Central Florida, waving to you. Happy Thanksgiving.
New, and supposedly, I forget how many hours, just a few hours for a low power FM broadcast station.
Oh my God! Now we're gonna talk about FM broadcast stations now out here. Okay, now we're gonna run we're gonna bootleg an FM broadcast station. Okay, we're gonna run that. We're gonna run a quarter wave antenna. Blah 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 blah. Oh my God! Come on, guys, really?
Yeah, it's like conditions aren't that good right now.
Oh, their conditions are good. We're listening to you dumbasses talking about freaking bootleg FM radios. We don't care.
One by three. Hi, 33 Mobile, 227 Central Wisconsin, waving. Seems like all the clowns are fucking moving down to this one,
No, we're not. No, there's no clowns here. The clowns is if you're gonna talk tech talk, I have nothing against anybody talking tech talk. We're all here talking DX, and then you're just talking about taking the trash out. I don't care. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're all getting DX, and you guys are clogging it up about taking the trash out. Jeez, come on.
685, Ontario, 73.
Well, you better take your trash out day before tomorrow or whatever, because your garbage is going to start to stink, not smell good anymore. All that dead, all the carcasses and all the bones from the turkey from today.
73 TX. It looks go back up to 38. It's pretty quiet up there at 38.
Yeah, go to 38. I'm sick of hearing this baloney about old man talk. Go to 38 where all the nutcases are.
I'm just going to stay right here. There's nothing up there.
Yeah, you're going to stay here and talk about how to change your panties now?
Yeah, we're going to have to stay down here and plug up the channel.
Yeah, why? I mean, you guys are probably neighbors. If you're going to talk, go on another channel or something. We're all here doing DX. Who the hell cares about what antenna you're running or how to take the garbage out and how to change a pair of, how you soiled your diapers? Who the hell cares?
Happy Thanksgiving from 8255. How much bigger could a 9-element beam be?
Oh, geez. 9-element beam goes good right up the hiney. That's all I could say. Shut the heck up, man. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess all the morons made it to 37. Oh, there we go. See, this is where all the assholes are. Now 37 turned dirty. Whoops, wrong button. Roger Beast, don't use that shit. Let me try this. Get some conversations going. CQDX, 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 209, 209, 209. Calling CQDX, CQDX, 209, Central Florida. Calling CQDX and standing by. Yeah, do we got any good normal people out here? Not these weirdos talking about how to change your pants and what size antennas you got, 9-element beams and all this junk. I just want to talk some DX. Any DX out there? Hello Radio 209er 209. Operator J out of Palm Bay, Florida, calling and standing by. Just got to keep trying, I guess. Need a good clear channel. CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209, 209, Central Florida, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by. I guess, we go, yeah. CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
CQ. CQ. They're sounding good, yeah.
Hey, Roger, on the sounding good. I didn't get your QTH out there, man. Sounding good over here in Central Florida. We're in Palm Bay, Florida. 209 in Central Florida, standing by.
Central Florida out there. Central Florida. I got a area out there. Central Florida. Nova Scotia area out there, yeah.
Hey, Roger there, Nova Scotia. I think I talked to you before, but you're still booming in here. Like I said, you guys are just dominating Florida. So you guys are just booming down here. That's very good. I must have a good pipeline from here to Canada, Roger. The conditions change just like that too. Wow. Anyways, you take care, my friend. I appreciate you talking to me there. You got 209 out of Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Stand by. Hello Radio. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Making contact. Instead of sitting there talking like a bunch of old men, how to take the trash out, do this, do that, change your diaper. Who cares? Somebody's spattering. Oh my God. I gotta find that. Probably on upper sideband somewhere. Where the heck is that station? I'm using my VFL part clarifier right here, the inner. I don't know where the hell this guy is. He's splattering. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's what it is this whole time, is a Spanish station. The hell? One and one and two, 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 and one and two. What is this? This is called 1, 2, 2, 2. Cinco, cinco, cinco. That's 2, 2, 2. What the heck's he talking about? What are these guys doing up and down here? I'm going to goof them out. Let's see. CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209, 209, 209, Central Florida, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, I wonder if anybody can talk English out there. I was curious where you guys are from. Where you guys are from out there? 209er. 209. Maybe you guys are from Venezuela. I talked to one station from Venezuela. 209er, 209 here, Central Florida. Stand by. Yeah, I heard a station come about. Are you guys from Venezuela? Are you guys from Venezuela or Cuba or Venezuela or Puerto Rico? Over. I don't know. They won't answer me. Sometimes they don't want to talk to. I don't know. Let me put my. Hi on here. Okay. One person there that I can't. I never would have seen what his handle was. And then someone was really off there, but yeah, he's not that far away. He's not too far away from, not that far away from me there actually. So man, that's well, I can't remember his name though. Yeah. CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by. Wayne Foster, I don't know why I've heard that name before, but maybe, yeah. CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX. Standing by. Maybe not. No, I don't think. I don't think you can hear me. I don't think you know any Wayne Foster, no. No, because I used to have for a year, so I couldn't go outside or anything because the foot kept getting bigger and no food or chew would fit it. One foot's bigger than the other. Sounds like you got 1 foot bigger than the other. Or something how that goes from Frank Zappa. I forgot how that song goes. Dynamo Hum.
Is it all making your feet swell up?
I mean, see,
Roger,
these guys alone.
Not much you can do about it. Anyway, I finally found some shoes on Amazon that had Velcro that you can adjust the front and the back. And like a sandal, you know?
Poor guy's got a medical issue. I shouldn't have said anything like that. Maybe he's got a...
Yeah, exactly. It worked out okay. Just wish I could have some boots, though, you know? Just got to get a little wet walking.
Yeah, I see some guys out there. Give me a shout, guys. I see some people. Give me some thumbs up. And is the audio still good? I need some more people out there. Here, I see some messages. Yeah, who else we got out here? Got, I don't know, like 10 or 3 or 2. No, they're down to 2 now. But there are some people out there just wondering who else is out there. Give me some likes, thumbs up, like, subscribe, and hit the old button there. What is it? The updated button. This way here, you have content all the time. Doing the best I can with what I have. So, there's another Nova Scotia station. CQDX 209 Central Florida. Calling CQDX. Standing by. CQDX CQDX 209. Hello Radio 209 Central Florida. Calling CQDX and standing by.
Yeah, okay, I'd like to know who was calling there, but anyway, he broke up. I couldn't hear him. What was it? 8 something Florida. Go ahead.
No, you got 209. 209. And I'm in Central Florida. Roger?
I got 3 or 4 coming in from Florida. Good afternoon. I'm not sure the number over.
Yeah, you got 209er. 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Calling and standing by.
209 GDX 357. Okay, what do you got there, over?
Hey, 357 Central California. Yeah, we got you there loud and clear, no doubt about it. Hope you're having a good, happy Turkey Day over there in California. 209 in Central Florida said that.
Yeah, 209. Hey, I heard you down on 37. Yeah, well, sounds good. Sounds good. And you say I have 100 and you want to on your tower. Happy Thanksgiving. 357.
Hey, Roger there, 357. Yeah, I was on 37. I'm hopping around. You know, then you get these guys just talking about dumb things, and they just sit there, clogging up the dang channel, and you want to get shout out to people, but sometimes it's impossible. But you just move on out, I guess. Move on in, move on out. Anyways, I appreciate the wishes there. Say back to you. Hope you guys are doing. Hope you guys are safe up there, over there in California, there in Central California. You got 209 in here in Central Florida, Palm Bay, Florida, not too far from Kennedy Space Center. Near what is it? Cocoa Beach, 209 in Central Florida. Stand by. We'll be listening in.
Roger, 209. Yeah, man, it is busy down there for sure. I got you about 1x3 over there, about an hour south of San Francisco. You're going to see 1x3. Well, 104. My friend, UDX 357. Getting out of the way.
Hey, Roger, that there 357. I appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. I really appreciate it, and it's very enjoyable. I wish a lot of people would do kind of things like this. That's what makes radio fun. But you're doing a good job from San Fran, coming in here into Palm Bay, Florida. Man, and it's just it's a cool thing. DX is really fun to really do. I'm just running an old President Jackson with a D104 with a stereo antenna. No power, no nothing. She's pushing about 35 watts or whatever. So this old radio, but she's a goodie and a good one. Anyways, guy, 357 out of San Fran. Catch you later. 7-3 from 209 Central Florida. We'll be on the side listening.
President Jackson, man. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Alan, you got a copy of me. I got with that President Jackson 113 here in Wisconsin. You got a free color on that thing?
Yeah, Central Wisconsin there. Yeah, we got a President Jackson there. We're not running no extra power, nothing. Just running just what's coming out of the radio, Ryder.
Oh, right. Yeah, ground stuff. You know, like the excuse me here, trying to think here, the outer conductor of a coax, you know, like.
What are we talking about? Grounding an antenna out here? I was just trying to get a hold of somebody in Wisconsin. Now we're talking about grounding an antenna. God, man, what the heck?
Like, yeah, I kind of still hear you, but yeah, he's coming in pretty good here, so it's not hard to hear you. But well, this year, 73 years old, waiting for him to stop talking. But yeah, people don't care anymore. That's one bad thing about radio, you know. The world's messed up and all. It's just my opinion, but the world's messed up and all this other stuff. And unfortunately, some of them come over to the radio. I remember when I was on sideband 20, 30 years ago, man, you wouldn't have people playing music.
Cowboy.
None of that stuff. And if you did, you'd go find them and rip their antenna down and, you know, you'd do something. I don't think that's everything. You know, it's just ridiculous, some of these people, man. And they spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to do stupid stuff. I don't get it, but teach his own. Have a good one. Happy Jersey Day to anybody that can hear this voice. 113 Wisconsin.
Hey, Roger there, 113 Wisconsin there at 113. Yeah, I just turned the modge up a little bit. I don't want to overmodulate. But yeah, you know, they spend thousands of dollars. I've seen some of these people, and all they do is just you know, make noise and being act a fool and all this. You know, I just don't get it. They get them on the ham radio too. We tune in on 40 meters. If you know what 40 meters is, it's 7.2 2000. You listen there. They got all a bunch of guys there. They spend thousands of dollars on equipment, amplifiers, antennas, and all this stuff. All just to do stupid stuff, to act the fool stuff. I just don't get it, man. I like to talk radio. I'm old school. I like to make contacts, make friends, and just rag chew, have fun. That's what it's all about, you know. But I still enjoy CB. There's no doubt about it. That's where I started. It's my roots, and love shortwave and you know all that sorts of stuff. All right, man. I don't want to hog the frequency. Not like some of these other idiots. They like to just sit there and talk grandpa talk. But anyways, you got 209 here out of Central Florida. Wishing you happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. 209 Central Florida. Staying by.
Yeah, you know, I like to talk radio and stuff like that too. People just don't care. You know, some people think it's a two-way radio between you and whoever you're talking to, but there's millions of people out here. Just because they're not talking, that don't mean they're not out here. Have a good one. 73 is glad to see we try to have the same kind of mind frame there. I'm a little bit older. Back in 20, 30 years ago, I'd be doing the same, well, some of the same dumb shit, but you know, man, I'm 54 years old, man. I ain't got no time for bullshit. Have a good one. 73's.
Hey, Roger that, my friend. Yeah, I'm old school. Man, I tell you, this stuff brings back a lot of memories. Talking radio, especially my great grandpa there. He was into this stuff. That wasn't for him. And then electronics runs in my family and my blood there. You know, my other great grandfather. He lives actually here in Florida somewhere. I don't know, but I don't care. We don't talk, I guess. But he was in electronics, fixed the older TVs, CRT radio TVs, and all that. And I use radio for what it is, man. You know, if you want to talk all this other stuff, I mean, I don't care. You know, just these other guys, they just don't care. You know, go on another frequency instead of hogging it up, talking about how to put an extra large diaper on and taking the trash out because it won't stink, and get fruit flies in the house. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. We're on the both time frame here. You know what I mean? But I like to enjoy my radio, not sit here and listen to all this baloney. And if I want to do that, I don't know. I just smash my radio and say I call it quits. If I'm gonna act a fool like that, that's just ridiculous. Anyways, man, happy Turkey Day to you there and all your family again. And I appreciate your QSO. It's been fun. 209 Central Florida here in Palm Bay, Florida. Standing by. We'll be listening in.
Yeah. Oh, just like the Jack. Well, I don't know if you have the export version. I was going to ask you, you got the export version? I think they make them a regular version, too. I'm not positive. I haven't heard President Jackson in a long time. I had a President Grant, which is similar to export Jackson, but I believe it has one or two less, 40 or 80 less frequencies there. But I had an export Grant, and yeah, I really liked it. It could have had a few more channels, but it worked for what I was using it for, so.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's the President Jackson, the blackface. I've had it forever, and when I got it, the face was kind of worn a little bit, so I bought a parts radio off of ripoff Fleabay, and I saw it for a good price, so I bought it for the parts. I got spare finals. The finals are expensive. If you try to find the finals for the radio, my God. So I got extra parts for that, for the transmit side, and I got a few other items, out of it, and it helped out a lot. And then I pulled that other board out and put that board that was in that radio into this radio. It does all the controls for the transmit, receive, the channels, and all that. And it has all the signal diodes and switching diodes on it. So I replaced that and a few caps on the radio, and I got to, there's a few other things I got to do. So I did a little work on it. It did a little alignment for the frequency and all that. I didn't do any other clipping like other people do. I don't like that when they start doing that to radios. But that's just pretty much it. Yeah, this is the export Jackson. Yeah, you're talking about the unit in Grant. Yeah, I got an AR 144. AR 144. If you're not familiar with that, basically it's a President Grant. Roger.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was talking about the President Grant, but it was the export version. It had regular 40. It only had three different bands. It had regular 40 and it was like ABC. So it's pretty similar to Jackson, except it has a lot less channels.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to this. Same chassis, same everything. It's the same exact thing. The board is basically a Cobra 148, and it has a big, it's a widespread chip or whatever. And I think it's the same chip. It's just all on a switch. Basically, you got A, B, C, D, E, F, and there's your channels, and it has a big old heat sink in the back. And then this radio, she pumps about 30, 35. It'll swing almost 50, according to this cheesy MFJ meter here on my tuner. And it does a great job. I ran this for years. I used to have the silver face one, but I sold that a long time ago. I wish I never sold that, but I got it. Like I said, I got an AR 144 unit in Grant. The AR 144. That only difference with that is doesn't have the extra channels, but it has the AM lower sideband and upper sideband. There's LED lights that light up when you change the modes. That's it, but still a cool looking radio, Roger.
You put channels in that radio, or what chip? I imagine 858 in that one, but you got like 8719 or something in that AR radio. I don't know much about it. I know a few people that had it. I don't think it was a popular radio, but and I don't know a lot about it, but except for a feature here, a feature there, yeah, it was basically a Jackson or a Grant, just a little, cheaper model or whatever. But yeah, does that have a chip in it? What chip is in it, and can you put channels in that radio?
Yeah, the Uniden, it's like I said, it's like a Uniden Grant. It doesn't say Grant; it just says Uniden AR 144, and it has that chip in there. I can't remember the chip name. Yeah, it's a rare radio, the AR 144. I rarely see them out there, but if you see them, you're all beat up, and mine is like real mint. It's like mint. You could put channels in it, but I don't want to poke holes in the damn thing or do all this funny stuff with it. I want to keep it original, and they're hard to find. I haven't really seen any of them out there. They're out there, but I've seen the faces all discolored and turned yellow from the over the years, from the paint coming off. But you can put extra channels in there by with the switches in the front, like your MBA&L and noise blanker. You can get rid of the modulation or the RF output. Just leave it on RF output. If you got two of those buttons, you can use that. But I don't believe in butchering a radio and poking holes in it. I hate that when people do that. But that AR-144, I'm just gonna leave it alone, original. Just like this President Jackson here, the blackface. I'm not touching a dang thing. Never did. And like I said, I did a little work on it. I had to put everything back to factory in a way. I did do the transmit alignment, the best of my knowledge, to a counter and one of those service counters, and I got it pretty close. And so that's how it goes, man. But I really enjoy the hell out of this radio. It works really good for what it is. For all these years, it's been a workhorse, Roger.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know what it came out, but just within the last couple of years, I met a few people on the radio, talking Skip and stuff, and they've had that radio, but I never heard of it before. But like I said, it's probably just a cheaper version of a grant or whatever, you don't have to necessarily have this and have that and stuff like that. I imagine it doesn't have a Roger beep in it, but yeah. I'm a big Galaxy fan, but I've seen some of these radios in the freaking eBay and shit, and it looks like they should be just thrown in the garbage. I hate to say that, but and they want to go, oh, this is a real radio and stuff. Well, maybe if you got it all cleaned up, it'd pretty, you probably sell it. But man, you want $300-$400 for a radio that looks like it just came out of a farmhouse or came out of the dirt. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I have to strongly agree with you on that. I've seen a lot of junk. That's why I bought it. Speaking of that, it's a perfect example. I think if you're going to search for a radio for parts, or they say, oh, for parts or repair, here's a dead giveaway. Oh, it worked when I put it away, just like a car. It worked while parked while it worked, whatever the hell it is. If you see a radio with the display not on, no lights on, and they say, "Oh, it's for parts or repair," and you know dang well it's a parts radio. That's why I bought the other one for parts, and it worked, and it just died right out. I don't know. So I said, "Oh, it's a parts radio." So I've used all the parts, put it into my President Jackson here, whatever it needed, I put it in there. And so I mean, if I need the parts, I got the finals, I got the driver, I got the voltage regulator, so I really don't have to worry about all that. So it's good to have a parts rigs. There's nothing wrong with it. And even if whatever you don't use, you can still sell the other parts, and people will pay the money for it. And it's worth having parts radios and parts. That's a big thing too, Roger.
Yeah, I don't do that so much. I'm not a parts person. I can tune up a radio probably better than most people. And fixing radios and stuff. Yeah, I let other people do that. But I became pretty good near the years and stuff, and making them sound good. None of this freaking, oh yeah, let's get, this radio's rated at 10 watts, let's get 12 watts. I was like, come on, man, you don't sit there and give a good signal, ain't nobody gonna hear you because you ain't got a modulation or it's distorted.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just like a small PC 122. I love them radios, and they're starting to get scarce. If you get one mint, it's just impossible. And then you get these guys, these jokers that buy it, and then they just butchered the radios. It's crazy. And I got the realistic version of it. It's the first realistic mobile sideband that's got a different face. It's not all black. It's the silver faced one. And I converted it instead of that stupid DIN plug. I put a 4-pin, like 4-pin Cobra that's set up for it. I could plug this D104 from my Jackson and plug it into that realistic with no problem. So the only thing from Realistic, I used to have the black faced one from Realistic, but I have the silver faced one. If you remember them radios, Roger.
Yeah, for the most part, I definitely do. Yeah, the guy had old Grant. I mean, he did it right with the 858 chip and stuff. He knows what he's doing. His I used to play my Bob for years, but he's like a senior from like the 70s and stuff, and he did it right. It had like 4 switches or whatever. That thing went all the way down to like 26 meg and all the way up to 28 megs. And it was, it was done right, it has a lot to do with it, people think they know what to do, and then they get in there, and it's like, oh shit, what is that, it's like, you gotta know what you're doing, it's like, if you're gonna tune up an older car, because I don't know, I'm trying to tune up new cars, but, some of these cars, if you're gonna tune up a car, you gotta know what the hell you're doing, man, you can screw that motor up and shit, or at the most, and then the least would be, it's not gonna run very good.
Oh yeah, absolutely, my friend. Yeah, absolutely. It's just like trying to tune up a carburetor. How hard is that? I usually do the old school way. I mean, I've worked on cars, and I was a machinist, and I know about mechanical things. I'm pretty good at that. And over the years, I got really good with my electronics. And when I was in high school, I took up electronics, and I had a teacher. He was a real prick, but that's how it goes. There's always, like I said, there's always a rotten apple in the crowd. But I loved the class, but I hated that teacher. This was going back 89-ish or 88 or so. No, it was 88 when I was a freshman in high school, and I took electronics. I mean, the guy was good, but sometimes he just stubborn, and he's just a real dickhead. It's too bad, but still, I learned a lot of things and this and that, and I'm self-taught too, and I read schematics, what everything does, and stuff like that, But that's what makes it interesting. But yeah, I've been working on a bunch of my own gear, ham gear, tube type gear, which I love tube type stuff. I don't know if you are or anything, but tube type gear is very, very simple to work on. The radios nowadays, I don't think I can work on. Everything's all surface mount device, and the SMDs, a surface mount device. And I don't know nothing about it. I never replaced anything like that, or use these special little tweezers to heat them up to pull the pads off or whatever. I never worked on that kind of equipment. So I don't know. I do all the old school stuff. I'm very familiar with the old school stuff. But far as this newer stuff, and plus my other gear, hand gear I got, there's no way in hell I can fix that. The only things I can fix is my old Kenwood tube type radios. Kenwood, Swan, what else? What was there? Drake and all that. And tube amplifiers I can work on, stuff like that. But when it comes to this modern stuff, forget it, Roger.
It's just a high health actors in there somewhere too. But somebody was telling me, I'm sure you're familiar with these kids. Somebody was telling me, and they probably not a lot, maybe even one, but like back maybe in the 70s, Radio Shack sold something like a kit or something for some kind of radio. Have you ever heard that?
No, I never heard that, but I've heard of Heathkit. I know that they had all the Heathkit brand amplifier radios, receivers. I got some Heathkit stuff. I got an SB200 amplifier. I got all the power meters, the HM102s. I got the little HM15 SWR bridge. I've had a lot of stuff from them. I had an SB220. Actually, I don't have anymore. And I had a 200, but now I got a 200 now. But I had a power surge and it ruined the high voltage board. I got to get another board for it. But I went right through that whole entire amplifier has been replaced. I just got to get now. I got to get another new high voltage board with the rectifier diodes, the caps, and all that. I think it blew a cap out of it, and it's acting real funny. So, but I had it running, but then I had a power surge, and then bam, it took all that stuff out. But it's not a big deal. But anyways, yeah, I'm very familiar with that. The SB220 is a good amplifier. They had another one was like the SB220. I forget the numbers. And then they had another one that was like a brownish white color. But as for amplifiers from Radio Shack, it could have been from Allied or Hamlin. I'm not sure, but the only amplifiers that Radio Shack ever sold was a 2 meter amplifier for ham radio. You know what I mean? 2 meter amp. That's the only thing. First for amplifiers for HF, Roger. Or I mean, that was VHF.
Oh yeah, White Christmas is my different this year. Let's go there. There's some other stations. We got Super Danny where we broadcast some crap on here. I don't like what we're talking about. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I like our anniversary this year. This is like half of that kind of half of what you just said. Before I let you go, I want to know. I know you're in the tubes and stuff, but 484, 484. Okay, definitely a man. A solid state amplifier that is out there either today or back in the day. Well, actually, let's go with back in the day. Started out really mellow and then it got and mellow. I'm not a big Italy fan. Well, I just wonder if you could answer that question. Are you like a Texas Star guy or Palomar or, there's all kinds of them out there, but you understand my question?
Yeah. The RM Italy's are actually a good little solid state amplifier as far as solid state. I'm a tube type person, but to get you in a pinch, the RM Italy little 4-pill little amps are okay. They're pretty good. I think they still make a tube amp. I think it's a 500 watt amp or something like that. Yeah, the RM Italy amps are good. The Texas Stars, I used to always run Texas Stars back in the 90s and shit. They work pretty darn good. Let's see. They had a Galaxy one. I don't know if they even make them anymore. The 4-pill Galaxies. The RM Italy's are good. As far as the other ones, I am not sure about the other ones. But, of course, Palomar, they made a lot of tube amps back in the day. I had one. It was like blue and whitish color and black case. I can't remember the damn model number. And it took old TV sweep tubes. It was like 6L6 something. I can't remember the numbers. But yeah, those amplifiers I mentioned are really good amplifiers. Especially them Texas Stars are good. I used to have the Texas Star 500, and that was a killer amplifier. I've had that. I sold that years ago, but man, was that a good amplifier. Even the what was it, the Honeybee or the Killer Bee? Yeah, Killer Bee 250 was a very good amp. I think it was by Texas Star. I think it was Texas Star, something like that. Yeah, Texas Star. So yeah, those are good amps. There's some other amps out there I'm not really familiar with, but yeah, Cobra made one too, but they're all made by the same companies. But yeah, I know. I'm very familiar with that, Roger.
What was it? I think the one I might get, I forget I'm on a 350 Texas Star right now. I'm in a mobile. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but yeah, I'm in a mobile, but I got a 350 on the floor there. But anyways, yeah, I was looking at that, but Mega, I think it's like a Mega 450 or something like that. But I did see Cobra had the same amplifier, just had their name on it. And I'm not really familiar with the Cobra one, but I'm sure, just like Radio Shack back in the day before they got wimpy and kind of, obviously kind of disappeared. But, back in the day, you opened that Realistic Radio up, and it was a Realistic Radio, but, then they started doing the, oh, wow, that looks like a Uniden off the cover. Sure enough, Uniden chassis, so I'm sure you know about all that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was just mentioning that earlier. The silver face Realistic Radio and the black face. The TRC 435 and the TRC what's the model number? The TRC 453. I got that one, the 453 silver face ones. The chassis in them radios are the same as a PC 122, Roger.
Yeah. But you know, back in the day, if you remember, man, fucking the Cobras, Unidens, I'm not sure about Midland, but Cobras and Unidens are the same damn radio. Just one said Cobra, one said Uniden.
That's correct. It's just the name, and then Unidin's the main corporation that makes the chassis and the boards and basically the board, the board and the guts, the same thing. They may change a little things, but basically it's the same dang thing. You put the board side by side with any of these radios, it's the same thing. With then it has a mod like these old Jacksons here, and it has a module in there for it does everything else, and it does all the extras for you. And then there's a switch made for it. It's just because it's an export, Roger.
Yeah, you have I'm not sure on this model number, and you probably have it. You sound like you know what the hell you're doing, and that's a good thing. I think it's a Palomar 300A. Is that a tube amplifier? Are you familiar with this? I might have the 300A part wrong, but there's a very popular tube amplifier that people seem to like. And hey, I got nothing bad to say about Palomar. I've had a few Palomars in my day too, so I think they're right up there with the Texas Stars. But anyway, are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir, I do. I used to own one of those. Yeah, it took two I can't two TV sweep tubes. I actually rebuilt one of those because it had a power supply issue. I had to put caps in it or whatever. And I'm familiar with that amplifier. I've rebuilt one of those, to replace the parts of the power supply section because after over the years, the caps and all that dry up and they explode. You never know. And I've done DNA amplifiers, a couple of those. If you're familiar with DNAs, the old tube amps, Roger.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any kind of name on a tube amp. I was born in 1970. I've been out here off and on since '87. I don't believe I've ever owned a tube amplifier, to tell you the truth, but nothing against them. But one of my first radios, and you're going to get a kick out of this, but I'm at work and I got to get in here. But man, I'd sure love to talk to you again. And I don't think we've ever talked. I talked to a lot of people, but I don't know if I've ever talked to you before. And I cannot believe we're on freaking 395, and we've been on here, what, half an hour? And we're still, there was a little glitch there earlier there when I couldn't hear a lot of what you were saying. But as long as it's quiet, I still have you in here. It's almost like if I didn't know we were on 395, I would have thought we were up above somewhere talking sideman, just me and you. Because it kind of seems like it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Roger. Well, if you want to follow me, I'm on YouTube. My channel's Adams Ham Radio, Adams Ham Radio, and I'm looking at I'm live right now. I am live. I forgot to tell you, I got you on VideoGate for about that time. I have some people that are complimenting me on right now. I have to go back and give them a hand high five to them for responding to me. Yeah, Adams Ham Radio, N1SCA. That's my page. I like to goof around and rebuild stuff. Matter of fact, I got a project coming. I did the D104 I'm on right now. I had to rebuild this one. I did swap out the mic cord, and then it shows you what I did about a month ago. And my next one is TS520. I got to replace the board in that. The receive end board is blown. I blew it by accident by putting water or another radio and transmitted into it, and I blew the front end out of it. So I got the part for. I just dread to do it. I got to take the station down just to get that. Of course, it's on the bottom of my boat anchor stuff, and man, I tell you, it's going to be a painstaking job too. There's so many damn wires in that thing. But I can work on that, Roger.
Oh, excuse me, I hear you. Yeah, well, good. Well, man, it might. I think you were shot. I don't know if you still recording or no.
Yes, sir. I've been recording this whole time. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, go to Adams Ham Radio. The atoms. How the hell is it? Everything is an atom. Like a drop of water or anything with RF energy is an atom. And then after that, ham radio, and then put N1SCA. If if you just put Adam's Ham Radio in there, I should pop up, and then that's me as the Adam symbol. That's my page, Roger.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. But yeah, I gotta go. But we just, but one thing I want to do since you're recording, so this is 113 South Central Wisconsin, and we are having a conversation. And I just want to wish everybody that actually hears this, that 113 South Central Wisconsin Mobile is out here. We wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Roger. I got it. Yeah, because I got a lot of recordings today. I was on the CB after I helped my mom. That's our holiday, Thanksgiving. I help her out, and today I'm just doing radio thing, and she's playing games on her computer, and I'm doing my thing. I love my radios, ham radio, CB, anything, like I said, if you want to hear everything, man, it's you probably got to wait a little while. It's right towards the end now. You'll hear us talking. I mean, you're just blowing the speaker out of this radio. I got an external speaker. I'm pointing my camera somewhere. Where the hell is it here? My mic is in the way. But where's my speaker? It's down there somewhere. I don't know where it is. So it's hidden. Yeah, I got a lot of equipment in here. You'd blow your mind, but yeah, you go on my page, you get to see and know me, and you can see my mug and everything. Kind of like an eyeball, And yesterday, I just got done doing my antenna work. The wires, coax, and what else did I do? Redo all the panel connectors. I got all those put in. Replaced all that stuff, so make sure everything's all nice and snug and tight, snug, rugged, and a bug. You know what I mean, Roger?
I got you, man. Hey, listen to these ham people out here, I listen to Broadcastify. You're probably familiar with that if you know about what you're doing and stuff. I'm sure you've heard of Broadcastify. I listen to a lot of the people with 2 meters and 440 repeaters and out there in California. I hear some newbies out there. And not on one of these things I listen to, the Papa system. But anyways, the guy's like, yeah, I don't know which radio I'm going to get. I'll probably get this one. The other guy comes back to him and says, listen, you're not going to just have one radio. You're going to have tons of radios. And, CB, crossover to AM, it's the same way, man. I got like, I don't know, I got like 8 or 9 radios, dude. Tell me, bro, I got to get rid of them too. But hey, it's all part of the freaking hobby, dude. If you've been on the radio like me for about 30 years, shit, you're going to get radios. You can't just buy one radio. I got a bunch of the Anytones. I'm really getting into the Anytones for the newer radio, man. I think they're right up there with the Galaxies. And I was born with Galaxies and stuff. Yeah, people complain, they slide off frequency. But I tell you this, and you probably can understand this and relate to this, that you have that Galaxy for a couple days on sideband, and you're going to get that clarifier figured out. And it's just going to be like waking up and you brush your teeth. It's just going to be real easy. But, it's all part of the hobby, dude. Yeah, you can get mad about the damn clarifier and rolling off frequency and stuff like that, or you can just appreciate it. And like I said, it's not as bad, to somebody just starting. Yeah, it'd probably be frustrating, but that's a damn good radio. Yeah, if you got to touch a clarifier a couple times, I don't care, man. That radio's pretty good anyway, so that's all that matters to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. No, I think what it is. I had a few in my day. I had my favorite radio back in the early '90s. Well, I started in the '80s when I was a young kid. I started off with a little 2-watt walkie-talkie from Radio Shack, and I knew about radio because my great grandpa was into radio and all that stuff, and I got really interested in all that. He was into tube stuff, and then I got that's probably how I got it from, and I love it. I think I'm actually fascinated by it. But yeah, it's a good to me. It's not a disease. It's like an addiction. I have a radio addiction. If you see all my equipment, you'd be like, "Holy God!" Once you start with one, it takes years and years to get what you got, you know. And I knew somebody says, "Oh, never fall in love with your equipment." But I'm sorry, that's how I am, you know. Once I get a good radio, you know, and if it's good, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, I've done it before. If I don't like it, I'll sell it. But you know, the only one rig, I mean, it sounds petty, but the only rig I wish I had back was an FT898T. Yaesu. I missed that thing. I love that radio. I think it was my second HF rig I owned years ago. My first Yaesu I ever owned was I have two of them. The Yaesu FT 757 GX2. That was my first real HF rig, and I've owned Galaxies. My favorite radio I had was the Superstar AR 3600 or 3500 or something like that. I had a Rangers. I've had the Emperors. The Emperor radios were pretty TS 5010. The HR 2510. I love those radios. I love to get another one of those. Mint. But those I had the I had them all, man. Whatever you think of, I've had it all, Roger.
I won't hold this against you, but I'm not a big fan of the 2510s and the Emperors and stuff. I like the RCIs and stuff like that, but if I remember right, I could be a little wrong, but I believe the miking on that 2510 is like a high-low or something, and I may be wrong on that. And then the other games, they had a high-low too, you know. And I'm not trying to be picky. I don't need nothing fancy, but I think the 2510s are overrated. That's just my personal opinion. I would take a 2950 over a 2510 any day, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, the 2950s are good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I don't know. I love the 25 HR 2510s and the Lincoln they had. It was really good. I don't know. I never had any problems with them. I loved them. I had like 20 of them at one time years ago in the 90s, and then when you know the 2000s hit, I mostly sold them all. I had one left, and I wish I never sold it. Then years later, after that, I got one. Then I got an Emperor TS50, whatever the hell it was. I actually like the 2510 better than the what was it, the Alenco or whatever, not Alenco, that other one that we were just talking about. Yeah, I had them all and all that, and you know, it's just it's kind of like a preference, but I don't know. I used to be a superstar fan there. One of those, like the 3600. I think it's the Air 3600 or something like that. I think they sell them in England now. They still have them out there, but I don't know how they're built now, or it's got those cheap ass boards they got now. It's all surface mount. All this, you know, they shrink the insides out. When you look at the radio, oh, wow, it's a big radio. When you open it up, there's nothing in there. It's like, well, where the hell is everything, you know? But yeah, those are good, and those any tones, those are a real nice radio. I've a buddy of mine, he's a trucker. Um, Justin there. He's out of Connecticut there. I forgot his CB call, but he had one, and that thing was a loud radio out of the box. I was really surprised. Then they got those Anytones, those little small radios there. Those are pretty good as far as I heard. But the only rig I never really cared for was oh shit, I can't remember now. I just don't remember the name of it. Jesus, good lord. Like I said, I had them, and sometimes I don't remember. But the only rig I would love to get back or have, I never owned. I always wanted one. Was the AR 3500 Ranger. I never. Well, that's what the 2950s and all that. That's made by Ranger, RCIs or whatever. But yeah, the Ranger AR 3500. I've always wanted to get one of those. You know, I've heard them. All my friends back in the day had them, and I love them. They used to sell them at Copper Electronics years ago. All those radios that I mentioned, Roger.
Oh, damn it. I'm sitting here laughing, dude. I had an AR-35. I think that was my second radio, I think. I think I bought it like in late 80s, I believe. Yeah, not a bad radio. Man, you know, when the Antron 99s came out, everybody had them. And then when the 2950s came out, I think the AR-3500s kind of went away or something. The AR-3500s weren't around that long. But man, them RCIs, dude. I love them, man. I got 2970DX. I got 2 of them. But, and then I was just going to tell you, but I got to go to work here. But I was just going to tell you, I am on a quad 6 right now. I got that quad 6, probably doing about, I don't know, 35 watts or so into this amplifier. But yeah, I'm talking on my quad 6 right now.
Yeah, Roger. Did you find my channel? Because I want you to hear yourself like right now. Because I mean, man, you sound like you're right in my backyard, dude. I'm serious. I mean, the needle on this is a little stingy. It might need it. Well, I got my RF gain down a little because of the noise in my area, but you're going right over it. But you're probably pushing 9, 10 over right in the cherry patch. There's no doubt about that. Did you find my page at all yet? Go ahead.
No, man, you need to get on frequency, though. Who cares about your page, man? You're so low on frequency.
Who the heck is that? Whatever, pal. Anyways, yeah, did you find it, my friend? Anyways, yeah, what happened? Did you still there? I kind of forgot your call now. Jeez, God, I just lost my mind there.
Yeah, you're on 94.7.
It goes to show the intelligence is out there. I guess you know when somebody has a really good conversation and they got to break it up and act like a fool. I guess that's how it usually goes. You know, who cares? It's CB for crying out loud. You guys are probably running ham radios. I got them too, but why? You know, if you're gonna buy a good radio that's like 10 grand, $1,500, why use it on? You know, of course somebody's gonna be off frequency because you're on a ham radio. It's all up dead on. I already know that. You're not telling me nothing new. I mean, I got everything dead. You know what the clarifier does. If it's high, low, whatever, it is what it is. I mean, what am I supposed to do? It's just a CB.
Hey, I'm not a ham radio. That makes me better than you.
Whatever, pal. Yeah, you know, you're not gonna bother me. I just eat it up and laugh. Whatever. But that station out there, I'm glad I got a hold of you. You take care and get your butt to work, and I won't hold you up. I'm gonna get out of here and see what's going on in the other room. That turkey's smelling pretty darn good. Catch you later. 209. You're out of Central Florida. We'll be on the side. We'll be clear. Happy Thanksgiving, all. All right, guys. Let's see who we got here. I'm sorry. Of course, we got a bunch of idiots in there. Slappy, the Cowboy, UDX 357. I think we just got a hold of you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone, your family. Bow and Anchor CB Repair. Thank you very much. You're old school too. Yeah, 36 base stations. I think I know who you are. Cowboy 357. Boat Anchor, yes, sir. Happy Turkey Day to you again. Well, we're gonna call this. I'm gonna call it quits. I know we got some other watchers out there. But anyways, just don't let the bad apples ruin your day or whatever. You just chuckle it up, and half those guys you hear, excuse me, half those guys that are in there, they're all the hams from 7200. Those bunch of idiots on there, they're all a bunch of clowns. You know, especially the one for Virginia Beach. They're all retarded, all on jacked up on coke and what else? Devil's lettuce, who knows? But anyways, guys, catch y'all later. I'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'm thank you for tuning in. Enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next one. 73. Catch you later, and we'll do it again. Catch you 73. Happy Thanksgiving all, and don't overeat. Later.